Tony alert!
There's no time to be changing outfits.
Wow, rude.
Rude. Well, you should come to Canada because we are celebrating Queen Victoria's birthday.
Oh, right. Doesn't Victoria have 2 birthdays, or am I thinking of Elizabeth?
That is a good question.
Wait, how can you have 2 birthdays?
There's like one of the queens, all of the queens, I don't know, have like a official birthday for the public, and they have their real birthday.
Oh.
Interesting.
Well, Melissa would know that, but I do not.
Yeah.
Also, I like your spiky armor backpack
Yeah.
thing that you have.
It's like
pretty
I think,
fancy.
the level 5 engineer outfit.
Oh,
You
that's
look like
pretty cool.
Oh,
Chappie.
that's very
Oh.
cool. How come I don't have anything cool?
This is the wrong way.
I remember enjoying that movie, but I don't remember anything about it.
Robot that looked like a bunny.
And Hugh Jackman.
And famous South African rappers
Yeah.
or musicians.
Lindsay likes them. What are they called?
I don't remember.
Okay, remember in one of the Indiana Jones movies, he falls into I think it was a boxcar of snakes, and then you realize that that's why he doesn't like snakes through all the Indiana Jones movies?
Yeah, that's the third one.
Oh, yes, thank you. Okay. Would you rather fall into a boxcar of snakes or a boxcar of spiders? Give it some
Are the
thought.
snakes poisonous? I know the spiders poisonous.
Does that
venomous,
make a
whatever.
difference to you?
Yes.
Oh. If one is, the other is. Does that help?
So
you?
I will take the less deadly one.
Right.
Okay, now assuming they're both equally as deadly.
Yes, assume they're both equally as deadly.
Or assuming neither are deadly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which one would
What
you
is
prefer?
more unpleasant?
More unpleasant would be spiders. I'd take the snakes.
Yep.
Okay, we got 2 for snakes.
You see, I actually also kind of, like, I want to say snakes, but I feel like the spiders are less likely to bite you.
But spiders are icky. And crawly and ugh, they crawl all over you.
How big are the spiders?
Well,
Like tarantulas.
well, how big are the snakes?
I feel like no matter what, the snakes would be bigger.
Let's see, they're little gar snakes.
They're still bigger than spiders.
And they're big spiders. Would you take small spiders
Snakes.
over? I would take- yes,
I would
a
take
big
the
snake. Would you take? Okay, so you're sticking to snakes, not
Yep.
steaks. Okay. And Chris, you're sticking to snakes,
I think so.
and
I
Rob.
think bigger is more manageable.
Yeah.
Oh, bigger is more manageable. Okay. Interesting.
I'll give you like an ordered playlist here. So, small snakes first, then small spiders, then big snakes, then big spiders.
Interesting.
Okay. What do
I
you
think the big spiders would be less scary.
I'm
than
going to
the
say
small
also,
ones.
because small spiders will get up in your shirt, down
I'm
your
down.
pants. You know what I mean?
Oh, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, it would be uncomfortable, but I feel like the small ones are probably just afraid and they're gonna try and, like, get away from you. You can more or less just kind of brush them / shake them off after, you know?
Oh, I was trying
What
to
is
come
your
and get-
answer and why?
My answer is.
I am
And
down.
why?
What is your answer?
My answer
And why?
is. I think I would take. I feel that snakes really are more. Am I down? Did I get you up?
Yeah, I'm up.
Okay.
Kind of
And why?
tropic thing.
I think snakes are more manageable because spiders they can go places. You know what I mean? But so
remember-
can snakes.
I remember in middle school, my friend had a pet spider, or her sister had a pet, like a tarantula. But she never showed it to me. She just told me about it. I thought that was interesting. She kept it on, or in its cage, on top of a piano.
Maybe it was at her trailer.
Inside joke. Why do people have pet spiders? Do you know? And snakes.
Same reason that, yeah, I was gonna say same reason they have pet snakes.
But
They
why
like
do they have them?
I don't know. They like the reptiles and the creepy crawlies.
Can you pet them?
Yeah, probably. Let them crawl around on ya.
I learned that snails have 20,000 teeth.
They
Ugh,
have 20,000 teeth?
Apparently.
that's
Why?
horrifying.
And also
assume-
how?
I assume they're like tiny microbial things that just grind stuff up.
Weird. Is that... Oh... Wait,
Fast.
snails. That's weird, man.
Oh no.
See, if you said worms, I would have been like, oh, all the, like, movies and stuff make sense now. But snails is one that I had not heard. In Dune, does the worm have, like, 20,000 teeth?
Sure. Yeah. So we need to watch the second one.
I also have not watched the second one.
Oh, I found everyone. Miracles.
It's just hard to find, 3 hours to kill.
Yeah.
Where's the mule?
I put a picture of the snail teeth in the Discord.
It's silly.
Yo. I feel like I'm an old gamer nowadays. Because all the slang has changed from when I was a kid.
Like what?
Like, how they say, one tap instead of one hit. Or they say kit instead of loadout. Or like, I know this is more of a CS thing, but like pick instead of kill.
Not hip with the times.
I've said pick for
No.
decades.
I'm not hit with the bebop.
Which is odd because I don't think I ever heard the term pick until I played Valorant.
I've heard it tons when we were playing Rainbow.
Really?
Well,
Wait,
not
what
when
does
we
it
were
mean?
playing. It's a pick is when you're like on a window or something in Rainbow just looking for a free kill so that you can kind
Oh.
of tip the odds in your favor.
Can you use it in a sentence?
I mean, that stuff's designed to be like as terse as possible. It's always like, I'm going for a pick, I got a pick.
Okay, okay.
I feel like Grandpa Simpson, where it's like, Homer's talking to him about like what's cool, and he's like, yeah, you need to get with it, old man. And then he's like, I used to be with it, and then they changed what it was.
Yep.
It'll happen
Yes.
to you.
Yeah.
It happens to all of us.
Now what I'm with isn't it, and what's it seems weird and scary to me. It'll happen to you.
That was the fastest cable run ever.
It's very nice of them.
Do you watch Summoning Salt?
Nope.
He
Sounds
does,
familiar.
he does these deep dives into speedruns. His video is like 2 hours long, and he goes into the history of specific speedruns, and they're very, very engaging videos. He's got a real talent for telling a story. But his most recent video was about Tetris. 'Cause-
Oh, I keep getting that recommended by the algorithm.
Yeah. There was that 13-year-old a couple months back who beat Tetris, and the video is really good. It explains the techniques and everything. But they always have these really goofy names for the techniques they invent. And you gotta watch it just to see the way that they hold the controller to play Tetris.
Interesting. What is odd about it? Okay, wait, what are they playing Tetris on?
NES.
Okay.
Is it how like Ryker holds the controller when he's doing Mario?
I don't know who that is.
He like holds his, I don't know, he doesn't hold it properly, he just puts his fingers weirdly on the
Oh.
top of the buttons, and
I think you're talking about like the claw grip.
yeah, probably.
So he goes into that kind of thing. It's, Tetris gets faster and faster the further you get into it. And it gets to the point where it's so fast that when you hold down the D-pad, you can't move far enough left or right before the piece hits the bottom.
Right.
So people started tapping as fast as they could instead of holding so that they could get further. And that got them a little bit further, but not far enough. So they invented this technique where you hold the controller upside down and you balance the D-pad on one of your fingers. And you use the back of the controller as the button. and they're like strumming it with all 5 fingers as fast as they can in their other hand.
That's wild.
That is some weird shit.
And you're watching these tournaments of these Tetris players playing against each other, and they're all wearing a glove in their dominant hand, balancing the controller on their left hands, and just rolling their fingers as fast as they can.
Weird.
It
I'm gonna have to check that out.
sounds a lot like AWSD, which is also weird.
You're not a fan of AWSD?
Well, maybe I would have been like 12 years ago if someone had told me about it.
You know what it actually... It kind of makes me think of, like in paintball, how you have to double tap the trigger to go quickly.
Oh,
Like, so
sure.
you alternate your fingers really fast back and forth.
Now would they get carpal tunnel faster?
Well, that comes up in the video. They were saying how the technique that you're talking, the claw, where they try to tap the button as fast as they can,
Hurts.
it hurts, so people weren't able to practice for as long.
Right.
How come I'm not sitting?
Rock and stone, everyone! Rock and stone! Just take your sweet time, old lady. I've got all day.